True Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to tap in to do a weekend reading for the collective. I did one already early this rising, and within that recording you're going to notice, or you may notice, you may not notice, but I definitely said that I didn't feel right. The energy just felt a bit off. So anyway, after I finished recording and uploading and everything, I went about my business, went about my day, and I was just doing what I was doing. But it's like, this is the energy that was on here before, but it's like something, it feels like something was unsaid. It's that kind of an energy I'm picking up now, so I've literally just decided to come back in and tap in again. So I'm going to see. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what's this. Again, we've got the Empress of energy again, so it could be that there was something unsaid. Bottom of the deck again is the Fool card. Was at the bottom of the deck also in the reading that I've just uploaded, and you can see I'm shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. Empress has come out again. Again, I've noticed about the numerology for the last, I've always paid attention to numerology anyway, but since season 8 I've been doing on my channel, I've noticed that the days are corresponding with the cards that are coming out. So there's some definitely significance to the numerology. Bottom of the deck is the Fool card. And as I said about numerology, I'm just seeing my deck here now. Let's see, what's the numerology in regards to this energy for this Empress? What's the numerology in regards to the energy of this reading? And we've got a rebirth, and yes, the Empress is all about rebirth. It's all about that mothering, nurturing energy. It's all about that brand new. I'm having 9 months now. And then we've got patience at the bottom of the deck. Card number 16, break it down to a 7. I'm having 7 weeks and counting, 7 days and counting, 7 months and counting. And it says, nothing will come of this situation. I feel like I need to get one more. I feel like this is in regards to you having to take this leap of faith. I feel like there may be a worry. But again, the card's indicating that there's no need to worry. Nothing will come of this situation. Tell me more about this energy. What's happening to it? In regards to this weekend reading that I'm tapping into. What's the most important message that needs to be said? That was unsaid. It says, what do you need to release? And what do you need to release? It could be affecting your rebirth. That brand new. I noticed how it kind of slipped out of my hand and fell in the obstacle position on the rebirth card. And it says, balance your spirituality and your practicality. Full moon in Pisces, which I believe, I don't know. I don't know if there's some kind of transit going on. But this card did come out in one of my recent readings that I have done. So there's a need to balance your spirituality and your practicality in regards to this rebirth energy. Bottom of the deck, again, this came up in one of the readings that I did this rising. There was one that I recorded and I just didn't feel right, so I felt best to re-record. Then I realized that same very energy was coming through in the reading that is actually uploading as I record this one. So there's a need to release something here, and again it says, what do you need to release? Work through your fears. So let's just go straight to the dragon of what's needing to be released here in order for this rebirth. For those that's resonating with this energy, what's needing to be, and we've got moderation. Tell me more about this. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation in regards to the energies that I'm tapping into. And we've got physical activity. And as I was doing that, I was looking at us. As I was shuffling, health is coming to my mind. Health. Tell me more about this energy of rebirth. Spirituality. 7 again. Clarifying 16, which is breaks down to a 7, so that's 777 that I'm seeing here. Teaching and learning. Clarify for me, please. Balance, spirituality, leadership. There's something needing to be released in order for this rebirth, this teaching and this learning, this leadership energy that you're stepping into. Whatever needs to be released, it needs to be released in moderation. Bottom of the deck is self-discipline. Let's get another overall message. 2 cards, I just want one. These cards are not in English. The imagery for me, some are English, some is not. But I mainly read it straight from the book. It's where you get the guidance in regards to the energy of this card and the energies that I'm tapping into at this time. Most important message for those who resonate with the energies that I'm tapping into at this time. And we've got the Son of, and it's got the 417 here, but I'm going to read this card number 16 again, break it down to a 17. I had to pause for a minute to get the book, so I'm going to read this book. So it says, you are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and light. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. Our sun is a self-luminous being. It does not reflect light or energy from other sources, but rather generates its own light. It's quite literally an enlightened being. The sun is our spiritual mentor, teaching us how to spiritually self-reliant when we cannot find support or guidance externally and need to go it alone for a time. Such phases can be difficult, but they are temporary, and inner spiritual strength is built during such times. Sometimes we don't realize our own strength until circumstances forces us to find out. Connecting to one's own inner light is precious and empowering gift. It allows you to feel spiritually held from within. Once you have established such an inner connection, you are unlikely to give your power away again, less prone to being manipulated and more likely to live in harmony with your soul values. rather than the typically soul-denying properties of mass consciousness. As your soul connects to the inner sun, your relationship to the light heals. It is not seen as separate. Instead, the soul begins to recognize the light as a constant inner reality that can be relied on for sanctuary. As the soul recognizes itself as the higher self, a being of light, the fears of the mind no longer dominate the heart as they used to. The inner light encourages the heart, to depend upon its wisdom, to live through the light. To live through the light was more real than the darkness of the doubt and the worry. The soul turns within, begins to tap into its own potential, and in doing so, gains further self-confidence, spiritual empowerment, and love and presence. If you are criticized, misunderstood, or disrespected by those around you, rely upon your inner connection to the light to see you through such dark times. You can commune with your inner light in private without needing to explain, justify, or even speak of it to anyone. Your inner light shall continue to shine bright no matter what is happening around you. The frequency of 417 is a spiritual truth serum. It undoes false perceptions and dismantles circumstances and situations that are not meant for the soul. When a challenging situation is helping the soul to grow, this frequency will help you understand how to work through it in a soul-centered way. Stay connected to the light within. If a situation such as toxic relationship is creating a barrier between the soul and the light, weakening its ability to evolve and causing it to become stuck in trauma and negative patterns, this frequency will dismantle the negative circumstances. You always have free will, but your capacity to exercise that free will in a self-loving way will become more available to you. The 417 frequency facilitates a healing shift into the vibration of your higher self. Your authentic life path is directed by your higher self. As it is unique, there is no use comparing your path to any other path in order to determine its validity. Can't say the word. And value your true life path may lead you away from the familiar directly into worlds of unknown. The moment the soul takes its authentic path, wondrous awakening can take place. There is a feeling of closeness and connection to the sacred. This frequency helps wipe away experiences of alienation and re-establish a deep and loving connection with the universe. It cleanses traumatic experiences and memories and any any bad habits formed as a consciousness of the past pain to allow the soul to experience true kindness, compassion, and love for self and others. In this oracle is significant. In this oracle, it signifies, that no matter what's happening in your life, you've got this. Take a moment to connect consciously to your breath as it flows in and out. Let yourself ground in here. Now, as you become fully present, imagine, visualize, feel, or intend that your awareness is traveling inside of you, on your breath. As you breathe in, your awareness moves deeper within. As you breathe out, your awareness drops lower and deeper within. As you enter your inner world, you naturally move into the openness and spaciousness of your inner self. Within its depths, you become aware of the point. You become aware of a point of light. Simply by noticing it, you immediately merge with it. It fills you with love and peace and surrounds you with healing and protection. This is the light of your inner sun, your higher self. As much as you can allow yourself to become mindless in that light, there is just light, radiant, beautiful light. Be in this for as long as it feels good. Return slowly to the body by following your breath. As it flows in and out, ground and take care to hydrate yourself. Over the hours which follow, you have completed your healing process. Actually, so let's see, what's the energy surrounding those who's resonating with this Empress's energy? The energy of this reading. What's the animal totem? We've got the tiger and we've got the moth. So we've got one fire, one air sign. Again, Gemini came out strongly within the reading. And again, the Empress signifies Taurus and Libra. So it says, the moth, impulsive, hasty and wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and the tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, enthusiastic, and when out of balance, idolizes others and jittery. To bring into balance, finish a project. Let's find this tiger's energy, this fire energy. So it says tiger energy. Lunar force, ease in darkness, feminine energy. The tigers hunt at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in the silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When in balance, passionate, strong and sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated. To bring into balance, candle gazing. Let's get a message for the Empress with energy in regard to the energy of this reading. What about this energy of balance, your spirituality and your practicality? This card wants to come out. It says solar plexus. It's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in a positive way. Balance spirituality and practicality. So it says here, your ear chakra. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Okay, so I'm back again. I've had to pause. It's been a long pause. We're talking about some hours. So I've literally just come back to close the reading. As I was doing this reading, I had the energy, the feeling of saying that this is only an additional to the reading that I put up already, that's already uploaded. And the energy is raw. Again, we've got the Empress and we've got the Fool card, which was at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like what's come out within the overall energy here that I've read out already, and the readings that I've read from the air chakra, the teaching and learning, moderation, spirituality, physical activity, rebirth, I think anything that's been said is the addition to the part 1 that I've already put up. So I'll just basically come back to say love and light to you all, and hope you have a good weekend.